tuning in with me, Intensely Babbler. That is I on this evolutionary, revolutionary high of a rise, of a rise that is happening now, at this now time. So all of these messages are timeless. This is a healing, sacred space for you to enter and take with it the mind, body, heart, and soul alchemy of a remedy that is here for you in whichever shape or form that it's going to be for you. Take with it as it will. This is inner attainment for your entertainment. Everything that you need to know will eventually be in the description box below, because I do things at my own pace, my own speed. So these cards are talking to me. So you got a 9 of Pentacles. Divine feminine energy, right? Single, sexy, confident. It doesn't necessarily have to be single, but someone that's not married, right? Right? Or about her foundations, her creation. There's some kind of judgment here, right? About whatever is being created here. Some kind of judgment about the next steps into her journey. What judgment has come to this? So maybe the judgment has come, right, in regards to now seeing the truth. Seeing the truth that one has binded themselves to, right? Judgment comes through. 8, look, right? Judgment comes through. So there's a transformation. Something needed to be put to death, right? In terms of going on to her next steps. In regards to maybe some pain that has been felt, lived, right? That has put her into this Queen of Swords energy, right? Which is truth. Truth. She's in her truth. So this divine feminine that I'm reading for here is in her truth, because she has now come out of a time of that self-imprisonment, or just, self-sabotage, or just refusing to take off certain blinders of things, right? Certain deaths to things, right? There's no way up. There's no way but up from here. Resurrection, right? Ooh. So there's some kind of knight, right? This is masculine energy, holding a pentacle, right? So look at 9 of Pentacles, and here someone comes with that 10 of Pentacles, right? That 10, I come, I know, you're abundant, I see, but I come with another offering, a knight. So a queen, that's the thing, right? The thing that judgment sees, right? About the imprisonment of one's own jail cell that can be created, right? In the mind, especially. But this pre-empress, right, is shining in her truth at this time. But there's an offer coming to be made, right? Now, don't get it, although these are love cards here, because these are the soulmate cards that I have, right? Never give up on something you really want. Maybe that's the truth, right? Sometimes fear can make us act up, my dear. It could put us back into this 8 of Swords mental space of not seeing your own toxic shit, right? Love's not a chase. This is not a race. We can get lonely many times, right? Because we don't want to be alone. But that's the distorted illusion of our conditioning that will have us believing that That's the way. That's the life. That's the truth. That's not right. Right? So Judgment's like, let me clear the clouds, my dear. You have been putting in a lot of work, and you have finally accepted certain truths that were not easy for you to accept, right? And something had to be put to death, right? You had to get out of your blinds, get out of your mind, right? To be able to allow for this completion, right? This next step, right? Oh, I just saw 555. Change, right? This change to be made. While going through the challenges that you go through. We go through challenges sometimes too. So, so this divine feminine energy, this is a divine feminine energy update. I guess that's what it is. That's where it had put into me, because I just started hitting record and I was like, all right, you know what I mean? That means I'm going to just start to speak, right? So maybe this lesson too, that can, I hear, self-sabotage in some kind of way because you don't see the emotion is dry from the land. Ooh. See, she's abundance. And what she's receiving from the lands that has her in her mind blocked, right? Is the barren land that doesn't give her the depth or the reception or the engulfing, like like a wave knocking you down, right? That this abundance that she should be receiving. And now she sees the truth, you know what I mean? I'm going to read this in a different way too, right? Judgment's here, right? The truth is out about what kind of things that are all around are truly about, and putting to death that mental plane of a state that you're not stuck. You can free yourself any day now, right? So Judgment's here. And the truth, too, being made clear is that you have to work at certain things, my dear. Everybody wants sometimes that fast result. That fast result will get you choked up again. Right? This pre-empress, right? 9 of Pentacles. Single, sexy, confident. Businesswoman, entrepreneur, soulpreneur, right? She got everything she needs. She's abundance, you see. She's flourishing. She's shining. She's golden. And she's in her truth. That's her alignment, right? That's her sword of truth. Cutting out any motherfucking bullshit, too. Like, that's not how we gonna do. I'm grounded on earth, right? Here. And I'm clear in my mind at this time. And I'm sitting at my throne because I see through the lights. And I'm free to transform. And now in that transformation, what makes something complete, although you are complete all on your own, right? Because just to be looking at it symbolically, this is 9, so to get to that state of full completion, right? Like that transformation, same thing with the 10 of Swords, that final death, transformation stage, right? Pierce me in every kind of way. What can I say? 9, 10, something comes in. So there's some kind of message tuning in, my friends. Right? This could be love. This could be an offer. This could be a job opportunity. This could be something, right? Because you're in this abundance flowing state that you finally put something to death because Judgment is here and you walked away free, clear because your truth is here, right? And the truth, too, is that you've worked hard. Not hard, but it's been time. So time is our truth identifier in many kind of ways. Over time, you can see the mending or the bending of the waves or the things that you create or that you make manifest. Right? There's something the divine feminine here has learned or is learning. So if you're tuning in, you're learning this. This is confirmation, right? Getting out of your own stuck state of being, right? Putting something to death, because judgment, right, brings you this sort of truth, right? That you're beginning to realize that it's all on you. You're the abundance too, and something comes in. When you open up the space for that to come in, you realize you never really give up on something you really want. So clarity too is needed in order for you to clearly identify what is it that you want. So judgment can clear the clouds, giving you the truth that you hold proud, allowing for the transformation to allow for the next step in your path, your cycle, right, to come through. And remember too, pre-empress. So even if this is in love, let's say, a knight is pre-king too, right? So this is a single, grounded knight, just like she, who knows the value of the things that he brings. That's why he's take two. Hello. So there was a pause in there. Got interrupted with a call, right? So here you have two energies matching one another in terms of accomplishment. Because, right, if you think about it and how I'm hearing it and receiving is the page has a message. And in all the excitement of the message, right? Because the page's role is to deliver the message. That's the page's role. So the page, because if you go into the storyline of like just tarot, so the page takes off to deliver its message. How it delivers its message is shown through its element, right? So let's just say for simplicity, because we're in the Pentacles realm, right? Earth energy. The Page of Pentacles receives this message that is massive and races in whichever element form it shows itself in, like, because it's Pentacles. Oh, so it's Pentacles, so it's going to go slower pace, right? Because it's grounded energy. And it's going to be like, I'm going to meet the knight, and I'm going to deliver this message so bright, right? So then the page goes to the knight and tells him what's up. Now the knight receives this message from the page and is sparked with this epiphany, like, moments, right? Because that's how massive the message is from the page. That it inspires the knight to take off with its value, its epiphany, its knowledge. To know is to grow, right? And now open the doors to the next step. It's action oriented. It's yang energy. It's takeoff. Gets the message from the page and is like, I gotta take care of this, and off to go serenade. Maybe you're gonna be serenaded. Take it as it resonates. Somebody gonna sing to you? Write a song for you? A poem for you? A letter to you? A love letter? Dear, as I write you this letter. I'm an 80s baby. Something like that. I mean, right. Ooh, something. Right, what else is there? right? So it's like no more feeling left out of something, right? Of something. I don't know where that comes from, but no more feeling left out of something. It's right. No longer, right? So it was representing with the Eight of Swords, that trapped energy, right? It's all in the mind. So it's the same thing. They're both meeting in the same kind of element of beginning to realize their worth, their value, their pentacle, their currency, right? So it's like having two lovers or pre-lover state, right? Or a friendship, a partnership, a new love, a prospect, right? A potential lover, right? Who's meeting you in the same element and energy field as that you're on, right? Both of you are through, from your experience, the hard work, the challenge, like the work that you have put in, because each one is solidified in their pentacle. They put in a lot of work, whatever that is, mind, body, heart, and soul, whether this be in their career, whether this be in their development, whether it is, but you got two meeting on the same element, which is grounded here on earth. So here, maybe in their earth, they're both working, or they have been working diligently on their mission, on their purpose, on their money, you know, their flow, their stability, right? Their abundance, their currency, their money, right? And now feeling, right? Because whatever the page delivered to the knight sparked inspiration into the knight that he takes off, right? So, because that's the energy that is being waited upon, not waited, like you're not waiting for this energy to get to that, but you need that masculine energy, that yang, to take action, and that has been a slow motherfudging process. But the reason it's been slow is so that to know is to grow. Both are growing in their knowing, which is making them even more abundant. And if you're not there yet, that's the message. The message is you need to work on your abundance in order to bring into your existence your next manifestation, your next step, your next part of your journey. Until then you stay in that Eight of Swords energy of self-imprisonment, trapped because you're too much in your mind and you're not taking action, right? So it's double here, because there's going to be plenty of people that come and be in different positionings in their life. So take it as it resonates. Don't try to make it fit if it doesn't, right? So like the Wheel of Fortune is in your favor. The wheels are turning. The wheels are turning for both of these energies, the divine masculine energy, the divine feminine energy. It's turning because they're working, right? And this, if you want to look at it, because I'm big on self-love and wholeness vibrations, we have each the divine masculine energy inside of us and the divine feminine energy inside of us. And it is our mission to unify these energies within our own entire being, so that we can bring forth mind, body, heart, and soul, like wholeness vibrations within our entire being, unifying the divine masculine and feminine energy. So symbolically, if you unite that even just within yourself, you work on your currency yourself here, right, for your health, wealth, self, right, then it would be only symbolic and or just, natural to draw that in with your counterpart too, right? What's going on? What's happening? What's so for the divine masculine energy? What now is the journey step? Like what now, right? The page delivered the message and he's off to go deliver or offer his pentacle. And she is abundant in her pentacles. She has accomplished and worked on herself, as he has too. So now they both have something to bring to the table to one another. So that's right? So if you're waiting on something and you're wondering why it's stuck or why it's not moving or progressing forward, it's because one of the two or two of the two or both, whatever the case may be, still has some kinks that are being worked on. And what you can say is that at least both energies are on the same page. But the wheel is turning. And what's happening? Right? Right. So the wheel is turning, right? So this being left out in the cold, Page of Swords, truth, right? So that's backstory right now, putting to death, okay? So this is the backstory of the Wheel of Fortune, right? So, because we were talking about the page, so the page needs to come out. So the Page of Swords went to the Knight of Pentacles, right? So that's just telling me, if we're understanding it from element, that means that the Knight of Pentacles, just like the Nine of Pentacles, the divine feminine energy, right, received mental clarity about something. A mental clarity about something in regards to feeling left out in the cold, worried about finances, or being rejected, or someone not choosing them, or just working through one's fears, or just something not going in their favor. So some truth, some clarity has been brought into the page's awareness that puts to death transformation, that transforms the page into the knight. That's the wheel. So for the masculine energy, some clarity in mind has been brought to the surface about fears, about previous things that have taken place before, about feeling left out, or maybe feeling like, not wanting to get hurt, right? The wheel turning in favor of the transformation that's taking place with the mental clarity that the divine masculine is now having about this situation, right? So the wheel turns, right? The wheel turns, and what now? The wheel turns, right? The wheel turns, right? Right? Puts to death, right? The transformation, right? The wheel turns, putting to death all that which does not serve. An ending has to take place. Look at this, right? An ending has to take place. And this is what the divine feminine got too. So they're on the same page in terms of evolutionary healing, transformation taking place, right? For the lovers, some mental clarity about what one wants, that one now rides the chariot to get. That's the knight, right? But look at in the chariot, that's not a knight, that's a prince, that's a king, that's a what? Magician. That's a royal, loyal companion. Having decided, because look at Judgment here again, even though this is the Lover's card, but that's Judgment with the Lovers. So something has been decided that's going to be revealed as the wheel turns. Right, let's see what this one. In the end, you tried and you cared, and sometimes that is enough. The reason it hurts so much to separate is because our souls are connected, right? So there's some realizations happening, too, in regards to how one feels about something, whether it be yourself, about love, about life, about what it is that you want, who is it that you want, what you deserve to receive, how you want to be treated, how you want to be seen, right? Look at Page of Swords, energy to the world, right? So there's some clarity about how one feels about, and I'm reading it, and this is intuitive. So it's like maybe someone's watching you on your platforms, on TV, or like your social media thingies, or like, watching. Somebody's watching me. Look at that. Somebody that's watching in hermit mode, that's dreaming up this foundation and future, right? Be having to decide. Look at soulmates at this time. 2 of Cups. Because this is a sacred union, right? That takes time to create. Especially if you want this solid foundation, which is happening, right? Look! And the 9 of Cups meets the 9. Right! So the divine masculine energy's truth that's coming into realization about how he feels about a certain someone that is the world to him. No longer does he want to feel left out in the cold, that he put that to death, right? That he's willing to, look at this, I'm seeing this now. He's willing to stand up for what he wants and desires, that he's shooting out into the ethers, his plans, his dreams, his vision, right? Because there's a crumbling of a previous system that no longer applies or fits the world, right? And it took going in for this leveling of spirituality and evolution to take place in order for these two to come together. So don't be patient. Don't be patient. Don't be patient. Hey. Don't be patient, because that puts you into the energy of waiting. Do you get it? Don't be patient, because if you're patient, that means you're too focused on time. And that will cause you to be very impatient and create more stalling. So don't be patient, because it keeps you in the energy of waiting. Be all-knowing that all things are growing and flowing. And in divine right timing, all will make better sense. Right? Right? Judgment. Taking that leap of faith. Motherfudging truth. Alright? There is someone, something, maybe it's you, maybe it's someone, it's a relationship, whatever concept or thing that brings you here to seek. This could be a love, a new relationship, a new career, a new opportunity that you receive judgment for, because it is your time. The wheel is turning in your favor, because truth is here, my dear. And that allows you to go like the fool and take that leap of faith into the unknown, because it's unknown territory, right? It's unknown territory. And you have to take that leap of faith. Stop criticizing yourself. You are perfect just the way you are. See, so those are going to be triggers and things for you to realize that if you're still feeling insecure about timing, about questioning what you intuitively receive and feel, then some part of you still needs to heal. So these messages, I'm telling you, I'm receiving it how it's going to be for numerous different people. Some of you are here, some of you are here, some of you are here. So intertwine it however it's going to be for you. You will meet your soulmate when the time is right. You will unite and shine bright. Ignite. Right? But there is something coming, right? Because that's the message that was also here. This is for some, right? It might not apply to all. But there's some truth coming, some some night energy coming at you hard, taking a leap of faith in their truth, right? Because they know too, and to know is to grow, right? Right? To know is to grow. Look, BJ, High Priestess. To know is to grow. Look, the intuition in terms of how one feels, right? And the anxiety that one might have staying up late, not being able to sleep because so much thoughts is in between, right? There is intuition here. There is a unification here. There is a knowingness here about the love that is shared and about to be distributed, I hear, evenly. They're going to share their abundance and grow their abundance together. Once they free themselves and surrender to the work that is taking place right now. Till we speak again, love and align, my friends. Life is a great big canvas. Throw all the paint on it you can. You are moving into a steady and reliable path. Beautiful. I have found the one that my soul loves. Paint your dreams, sing your songs, enjoy the dance. You guys will unite when the time is right. Love you, love in the line. Let me know how you feel about this video, guys. Also, make sure to sign up for free on my website, enchantressthebabbler.com. That's me. Lots of cool things are going down over there, and there is something that I'm launching, my dear. So, yeah, tune in over there. Also, you can find me on Instagram at Enchantress, ENCHANTRESS. I also created a new TikTok, Curly Alchemy. That is me. Yeah, and all the information that you need from me will be in the description box you see. Thank you again. Make sure to like, comment, share, my friends. Yeah, let me know what it is that you want to see, how these messages resonate with you. You know what I mean? You got to work on something, surrendering to the divine and get out of your mind. You know what I mean? All right. Love and love.